Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 60, Day 5. Today's a blue day. So today, our main goal is to, well obviously do blue Guild Wars, but also to start working down this gigantic stack of sigils that we have right over here. Well, it's actually only 5, but technically that's 7, and technically that's 5 more because we're going to get 3 tomorrow, which is another Valraven, which is at least 5. But, yeah, we have like 7 battles to do, 7, 9. Not all of that's going to be done right now, obviously. But, yeah, as you guys might have saw in the previous stream, I will have a video up if you just want to catch us just doing 500 later. But, that'll be up sometime in probably about 3 hours from now. But, it'll be up by the end of the night. But, yeah, we did, Pure Faction. We got to 500. We did Pure Faction first try. And, now we're just farming leaderboard at this point. And, oh gosh, we got knocked down even further. But, yeah, we'll see how far we could actually get up there. As long as we make top 10, I guess that's fine. Because top 10, or actually really even just top 20 in this general area is also fine. But anyways, we'll use over our battle, see where we are, go from there. We're obviously not really going to be bothering to buy into the pack just because it's not going to be worth it. But we'll leave it at there and see how it goes. Anyways, that's not what we're doing right now though. First order of business is Blue Guild Wars. So let's start on that. Our defend team is actually doing okay. We ended up using a new defend team this time around. I'll probably be using it Plague hero class. I didn't this time around because we didn't have Plague maxed. However, we should have Plague maxed by the end of this stream. Actually, I forgot to even put that in the title. But we're currently at level 99 Plague Lord. So we should be able to have level 100 by the end of the stream since we'll get it done in a few delves. And I'll be good to go. Then we can finally start using them. And I need to go get Sentinel up eventually. But yeah, we've been using this team for today, or as our new defend for blue. Essence of Evil, Azura, Undyne, and Famine. And it seems to have exactly a 50% win rate. That is not 100%. It's wins, losses, not wins total. So that is 6 wins, 3 losses, for a total of course, 50%. But that's where it's currently sitting at. And other than that, let's go do our Blue Guild War. And there's just a key team. Where'd our Blue Guild War go? And we'll be rolling with, oh, we still have it set as Bronze Lock Pistol? Hold up. I don't do keep it. I guess that's actually fine. Huh. Do we switch back to an Azura version? I kind of want to, but also kind of don't want to. There's advantages and disadvantages of this team. But I guess the advantages do outweigh the negatives. The biggest issue is that it's a little bit of a slow start. The positive is that it is really strong once it gets going. Problem is it getting going. I guess we'll stick with this for now. I kind of do want to eventually get that back to Azura, I think. The biggest inconsistency with that is you can accidentally give the enemy a lot of mana. But that's normally why you put a Skady with it too and go Skady Azura, but then you have to use 2 slots just to have mana generation. And of course there's things like Azura into Corvash, which is normally along the lines of something that we run for this day. But we were using it for so long that I'm just using other options these days. Oh, yeah, also, of course, we got the pet. That was another thing we ended up getting from the thing. We have absolutely every single possible unique thing that we could have gotten this week from the event, of course. Because we definitely way overdid the event. That is for sure. Also, we're up against a key team. This could actually be a little bit annoying. We actually don't have any super quick way to kill out Key on this particular team. So normally we would never have a particularly quick way to kill out Key with this team, so... or with any team on Blue Day. It's not too big a deal. So right here, we can go and start poking it. Let me grab some gold first, which we actually do need for our ability. I can even just directly disable it, worst comes to worst, if it's about to get close to full mana. Let's grab that again. One skull will kill that out easily. We don't really need to worry about greed, though. I kind of do, but I can't target it directly, so that's not going to help. So I guess we just silence disable his last slot just to make sure it doesn't get an extra turn in case it does off of X-Thief. And does get a summon there, which we'll have to re-kill, of course, as well. Does it have immune to burning? Yes, it does. That's annoying. Why do you gotta be like that, egg? Okay, we'll just go and hit his last slot twice then. And chip him down that way. So we'll do this. Get that down. Get a poke on him. We can then easily kill him with this ability. I'll give it full mana. And we kill hero. Please stop summoning eggs. This is going to be an entire battle of us just fighting Egg Thief. Oh, this is going to be weird. But, let's see. We'll throw that down. Get our kill there. Let's see. That's enough to kill first slot, right? Well, definitely if we poke it, it will be. Let's start working on greed, actually. So we'll do that. Most of our mana back. Try for a brown here. We don't have a brown option, so we'll just take blue for now. Look at all the summons. How many summons do you plan on getting? Oh, we'll take that over. That'll definitely be full mana. Keep hitting greed. Okay, now we can make some progress here. Take a skull. Nice little extra turn. Take a hit. And then skull kills. Which way do we try for it? I'm gonna try for it off of Sky. Didn't get it though. Oh, yes we did! There we go. Yeah, that's this team. It's pretty consistent winning for the most part, but that is way too slow. You got it with, you got 2,500 with a level, or with a level 100 horde. Very nice. I didn't know how far we would actually need to go or not, but yeah, we might not even need to go and get it upgraded beyond like 150 or so for each of the factions if we just do it with potions. Potions just give such a massive benefit. Yeah, it was a cakewalk this time around. Like way too much of a cakewalk. Like it was so ridiculously easy this time. But at least we got a lot of shards and everything from it. We still have a gigantic surplus of gems. Alright, we'll take a green for now. Right on to first slot. Actually, let me take a blue over. Take that over. It's a whole minefield of red over there. Which I could do about that, though. Throw a poke at him, but that's not going to be enough to kill, and that's going to get skull. I did attack reduction, but that's still enough to one-shot him due to the triple off of burning. I'll keep hitting Dark Maiden. We already started. Brown to blue. Do we have it? No. I think I just take a normal brown, so we'll take that. He'll poke us. Oh yeah, duh. We're not using Titan right now. Why do I feel like we... It's because I'm just so used to naturally using it. Yeah, we don't gain barrier every brown right now. 49 damage is enough to kill that, so I guess we go for it. And then just try disabling his first slot, looks like. That did an HP buff on probably the most annoying one. Because there's no direct skull that we can get right now. So I'll just go and drain him for now. Still in one-shot range. Still need that skull, though, to actually bring it to one-shot range. Okay, let's start hitting his last slot. You just kill it with pistol. Did we just throw that first? I guess we just throw it at first at this point. I don't think any direct... Oh, no, we do have a direct way we can take a skull, so we'll do that. And that's pretty much match. We throw this down on hero. This goes down on last slots, and then we just skull. Okay, I still have no way of targeting her. Never mind, I do. That is way more than enough damage. You don't have immune to it, right? No. So we can just do that, and that's match. We just throw this at it, and that is dead. Keep forgetting, Skady does increase her damage too. As long as you don't have immune to mana burn, she still does get that down. Hello, Ray. Glad you could catch a stream. Yeah, we didn't have the chance to stream Nintendo Switch that often this week. Also, I didn't even say hello to everyone. Hello, Churros. Hello, Ian. Hello, Motown. Hello, William. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Captain. Hello, G. Hello, William. Let's see. Sundays for football and sleeping in, and football season is over. So it's just for sleeping in. Well, it's also for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones tomorrow. Hello, Medieval. Hello, JZG. Hello, Ray. Hello, Demon Angel. Why are you awake? I don't know. Why are you awake? What time is it by you? Like 2 a.m. or something? Which target? Which target? Which target? I want this to go down. However, I think we target his Dawnbringer. And none of this looks good for moving. Could take the brown to blue chance, I guess. Didn't get it though. Ooh, not what we want to see. Well, this team doesn't really hurt too badly from being frozen. Every team does hurt from it, but this one not that badly. Oh, if only we would have cascaded the skull there. Now we're entangled too. That's actually a little bad that we're entangled. That gets rid of our skull capability on that. Okay, wow, we got unfrozen and unentangled immediately. That is actually really good. No skull to take though, unfortunately. But if we hit enough skulls, we could just throw it right into the Queen Isabel. I might just have to disable something on his team at this point. Let's see. Do we do this on his hero? Probably, because how else are we going to hit it? Oh, no. Yes. Kind of. You know what we do? We do this. Now hero's in first slot. We then throw this at hero. Look at that combo. And then we throw that down into hero immediately. Or actually, we'll do that and then throw it into hero. That's what we want to see. Okay, one more Skady or one more, what's his name will kill. Better throw pistol twice, or throw a pistol once into a random skull. And there we go, pistol twice it looks like. Maybe I should just start using this with Titan hero class or something. Or even Bard, or you know, or just standard Titan. Just make sure we have barrier spam. Because we're actually very rarely using that triple burning aspect. Because that is one of the whole premises of why we're using this team like this. We're trying to use triple burning on the Dragon Guard in order to hit everything in one shot. Bronze Lock Pistol can keep placing it on easily. The only problem is it's sometimes hard to get that aligned. Especially when you don't have a gold buff, and there's just no room for a gold buff on this team. Because Bronze Lock Pistol gets almost no destroys without gold. It doesn't need something like a Cedric, but it does need a gold amount to be high right there. Like at least a 50. But in a normal battle, it doesn't get that high anytime quickly, that's for sure. Also, why is this battle so much weaker than the one we already just faced? I don't mind, though. I guess we'll kill that out, just so we don't have to deal with skull reduction. And now we're already down by 2. Taking out a skull. Not gonna be enough to kill him, though. Oh, Doom Skull Creation. Hopefully that misses. Mostly misses. We'll take that. His barrier. We don't have explosions or anything, so I just move that first. That one then. And 2 HP. Why'd he gotta live with that much? I guess we throw a pistol. He should get hit by at least 2 skulls, and then we follow up with anything. That should be match. No, here's gonna die. Yep. Okay, that's not good, but we can go resummon at least, if nothing else. And then we kill off of anything here. That should be enough damage. Are you going to be having to go for the hero class event leader on 106? Wow, that's a lot of them. Wow, Nintendo Switch is going really far then. I'm not sure what I'll be doing with the Nintendo Switch version then. I might just completely skip leaderboards this week. Or not skip leaderboards, but do them to a small degree where I gain a small one, a reward, and then try going on to them next week. But yeah, the leaderboards on Nintendo Switch are starting to become real leaderboards now. They're not like the fake ones that were there earlier. Or, you know, not fake, but, you know, basically no one was playing the game yet. Or established or really got things going. So no one was really doing them yet. But now people are. So now people are wasting way more gems than they should be on those events. But, yeah, I might skip them this week and just save them for next week. Since the people that spent so much this week are spending more than 700 gems. So they'll have less gems to use next week. But we'll still be able to get gems. I'm pretty sure the mid-end of the leaderboard is still pretty easy. Like, to make top 20 or top 50 or something is still ridiculously easy to do on Nintendo Switch version. It's just the top few are still just as hard as on any version now. Rather than the super easiness that it was the last week. Okay, I'll throw that down. Because we actually have a reserve of about 1,000 gems on that account right now. Oddly enough. I think we're at like 1,100 gems or something. Because we get another 390 on Monday. That reminds me, I still need to do the event objective on that account. I don't mind not doing it on my main account, especially since it's treasure hunt, but I think I need to do a little bit more explore to get some event keys on the other account. Plus 50 gems or whatever it was. I'll be doing that off stream, of course. But I won't be streaming Nintendo Switch version tomorrow. And also, keep in mind, I will be streaming the nightly stream earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow's nightly stream will be at starting around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. I'll have the alarm or the checkup for it way beforehand. The little notification thingy. But it should be around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 hours prior to normal. Basically, whatever time you normally watch in your time zone my stream. 2 hours prior to that is when it's starting. Whatever that is in your time zone. That barrier spam is so annoying. Let's see. Oh yeah, duh. We do have Dispel though. There's one good benefit of what we're using right now, and I keep forgetting about that. We do have Dispel. So every single time they gain barrier, we can actually just simply do that, and then boom, they have no barrier anymore. And that's match. We throw that and then throw Skady for the kill, or Skull. Hello, Pickle Rick. Welcome. So far, our scoring this week has been very weird. We scored 9,000, 9,000, 9,600. Then yesterday was a kind of average one, I believe, at about 9,300. And today was pretty much the same average one at 9,200. But yeah, I do need to reconsider this team somewheres. Like, it's not losing. You can't even remember last time we've lost with this. But the biggest issue with it is it's not winning hard. It's just getting like really average safe scores, which I guess is okay. But it's not scoring like 9,500 level ever, because it just doesn't have the mana accumulation that it needs. And I'm not even sure if her ability even counts as mana accumulation. Anyways, that's that. What's our total score right now, currently? 46,360. That might actually be the highest in the guild right now, because most people in the guild lost at least once. It's been a while since we went 5-0 perfect week as well. Looks like we're on track. Just need to not fail tomorrow. Hey, we'll be Paragon. If we don't lose any of our battles tomorrow, we'll be Paragon again. Been Paragon around a dozen times or so? Maybe not that many. Probably about 10 times or so, because we've had, what, 60-something weeks. So, yeah, I think that's around our 10th. That sounds about right. Yeah, we'll be Paragon again, assuming we don't lose any battles tomorrow. And even if we do, there's still a chance as long as we score a solid 4-1. Quite a few of them actually lost twice this week. But all good. Anyways, let's go and now do raids. Or delves, I should say. Well, while we're here, let's go do Dungeons too. Oops, that's not what I wanted. No! Don't draft. This is not what I wanted. Let's see. Such a weird team I just took. But actually, you know what? That does cover every color. So, ha! I randomly picked every single color. No, I actually somewhat picked them there. That was a quick draft. Too bad I can't always draft that quick. Normally I have to think a little bit longer on those. But that actually isn't too bad of a draft for the fact that we drafted it in like 5 seconds. How do you get Egg Thief? You get Egg Thief from Glory and Gem Keys as a random drop. You can also occasionally find her within the Soul Forge underneath red or green summoning stones underneath here. Red and green summoning stones do have the chance of having her, though I don't believe they do this week. Green and red. But yeah, she's currently not here this week, but it is possible to see her there as well. But normally you would get her as a random drop off of Glory and Gem Keys. Also, one thing to note, if you're on Nintendo Switch version, it is not possible to get Egg Thief. Do be mindful of that, but every other version has her. By accidentally clicking Arena and drafting her, yeah, that is pretty funny. Do not do that, though. It would cost so many gems to try to buy her from Arena. Like a ridiculous amount that would not be worth it. But yeah, we did actually draft her in Arena, which is pretty funny. Oh, weird. My controller is actually working correctly. That is super strange. Before it was A button, then it was Y button, and now it's A button again. Being very weird today. I have no clue what's causing Steam to do that, but sometimes it picks up on controller settings, and other times it doesn't. I have no clue why it's like that. Hello, Singus. Welcome. Yeah, she won't be available on Nintendo Switch for a while. Well, version 4.3 before she's available on Nintendo Switch, that's for sure. It'd be a long while till she is. Because, yeah, we did just have a Dragon's Claw event on Nintendo Switch that didn't have her. Nintendo Switch is up to date as of July 2nd, 2018. Yeah, pretty much. As far as actual content in the game. Not counting Delves, because technically Delves came in August of that year. But, yeah, it's behind. As far as, like, troop events, it's pretty much behind by around almost a year at this point. Like 9 months. I love Key Team. This team still is so much fun to use. It's a really interesting playstyle that a lot of other teams don't actually have. There we go. And it's still pretty viable for PvP and stuff. And wherever else you might want to mess around with it. But anyways, let's go and speaking of that, it's actually pretty good for Warrens too. I still got to go do those 3 today. I should probably go focus on those a little bit more than these, because these we can at least do tomorrow. Those 3 battles we can't. Those have to be done today, but let's start with these first. Oh, that was what we used for Pure Faction, by the way. If any of you are wondering what we used, the video of it will be up later. Technically, the stream of it was up as well, but like 3 hours into the stream. But I'll have a specific video going over Pure Faction soon, too. It's just a recording of when we did it. But, yeah, we did double Bone Golem, Dragor, and Vanya. And that was our team. And it was ridiculously easy. And we got it done. But anyways, next order of business is... not rename, but to get rid of this into the normal team that we've been using, which is Mountain Crusher, Iron Guts, Zulgoth, or Roccirouva if you don't own Zulgoth, and Possessed King, or Sylvain Mora if you don't have Possessed King, or even Queen Aurora as well, but Possessed King is better if you have it, and Banner's already correct. Okay, so we're all with this. And Plague Lord, we are at level 99 on. And we'll probably get to level 100 this stream. Probably in the next 10 minutes, actually. Should be pretty close. 10, 15 minutes. Okay. Also, it's going to feel weird doing the daily delves. It feels so weird doing daily delves without enchant or explosions. Compared to all the other delves that now have enchant at minimum. As well as possibly explosions, depending on how far we go on them. I almost feel tempted to buy the explosions every single Tuesday event. It makes the event cost 60 gems more, but we get another treasure, we get another battle, and even though we're doing slightly more battles, it's actually less battles, or it's less time overall, because of the amount of speed increase from having 4 explosions. 60 gems isn't really that bad. It's a really, really small amount. So having to spend that additional every single week can start adding up. One of the reasons why I stopped doing that 50 gem thing every single time for those little colored jewel things. Well, one, because they weren't really adding anything that were using them. But the other is because it wastes 300 gems a week. 1,200 a month. That was just way too many to have to waste just to get useless gems that we didn't need. It's worth it to some degree if you still need the diamonds, but obviously we don't need the diamonds for anything. We can almost craft 10 mythics. Actually, we can craft almost 11 mythics, my bad, if we convert all of our shards. Yet, yeah, there's just nothing to use our diamonds on. We own every mythic in the game. And I can actually say I own all the mythics in the game now because we own Zulgoth. Because we actually own all the mythics now. The only thing we don't have is that Green Doom. I also technically don't have the pet for... Well, there's 2 pets we don't have. One is the Max Renown pet, but we'll have that very soon. Probably in the next day or 2. And the other pet we don't have is the Warren's pet, but I'm deliberately not owning Warren's pet for a while because I'm currently farming Warren's for its resources. Do keep in mind, I mentioned it earlier as well, but do keep in mind this faction is now better than Warren's to farm. I didn't do that just because I wanted to go for Pure Faction and use potions and everything for this event. However, it is more mana now, it is more loot now, this delve, than that of Warren's. It's the best delve in the entire game at this current moment in time. So if you don't currently have a designated delve for daily farming, you're going to want to consider this one. Keeping at a low level and just farm it every day. It will mean you won't be able to do this week's event or this weekend event, but it's probably worth it in the long run just because of how much loot you'd be able to farm. Hello Denver, welcome. Okay, we'll move that down, get our Devour, and I'll just cut that out, and we're good to go. When did I get Zulgoth? I got Zulgoth last Sunday. So 6 days ago we ended up getting Zulgoth. We ended up getting it from our major blue orb off of, what was last week's event? Raids? I believe it was Raids. Or was it Invasions? I forget. Whatever last week's guild event was, is what we ended up doing it on. But yeah, we had it since last Sunday. So about a week now we've had Zulgoth. Right in time for its actual usefulness in delves. Because of course it got buffed to the most recent patch to actually be really, really viable. Not that it wasn't already, but of course the main buff they got is it can now cast multiple times, or it could only cast once. And this makes it really good in delves. You can use it for PvP too, though. It's mainly only useful for delves for the most part. Biggest issue with him in PvP is he just has a really, really high mana cost. And unlike Wordbreaker, he doesn't really gain a lot of that mana back. Also, it feels really weird. It doesn't even feel like we're farming a level 500 delve. Yeah, we are farming a level 500 delve. It just goes down that easily. Kind of funny. Feels like we're farming at like around level 100 or so. But this is because our things are killing everything so quickly. Also, wow, we're already almost back to 10. I forgot, every single room just gives a billion points because we're so deep into delves. Yeah, even though we overspent a little bit, it looks like we should still make top 6. But that's funny. We're gonna have 3 people in a row in our guild all the way at the top there, because it'll be Chad, then Giovanni, then probably me right there once we finish out our battles later, assuming it stays like that. Yeah, a lot of people from my guild actually went all the way. And I think a few more did it as well, other than just those 3. These happen to have done a little bit higher. They actually did every single room like what we're doing, because they're probably using a similar team to this. Maybe not with Zugoff, but then again, most of my guild does have Zugoff. Or at least most of my guild that's above level 1,400 have Zugoff. Okay, throw that down, get an explosion. And it was kill it with Devour, or insta-kill, doesn't really matter at this point. You missed this game ever since you were banned? Oh, were you never able to get the unban? Sorry about that. Yeah, they did do a mass banning for that gem exploit thing. That happened, what was that, like a month back at this point? I forget when that was. Like month and a half. But yeah, it can get pretty demotivating, unfortunately. That's why I stopped old school RuneScape again. Main account ended up getting hacked. I still have my other pretty progressed account, but there isn't as much I can really do on that from a content perspective. Mostly just for fun, idle grinding. Let's see. We'll just explode with that. Grab Devour there. Take a brown over. And just kill it out that way. Okay, we'll take this one top left and then go all the way to the right there. Is there an account level cap? Yes, 10,000. However, it is literally impossible to reach 10,000. If you play for around 12 hours a day, it will take over 30 years to get level 10,000. So it's basically impossible. The highest level in the game's level 1,000 or 2,100 something, and it is Tech9. I think he currently goes by Glitter Walrus in game, but he's level 2,100 something. And he's the highest level in the entire game, at least on PC Mobile. I'm not sure if anyone on console has gotten higher by now. Probably not. But, probably not much further than that if they did. When you start your next fight, can you do it on normal game speed? You want to see what that thing is at the bottom that pops up. You assume it's potion related? Oh yeah, it's probably potion related. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'll go take a look at it. Probably either potion related or trait triggering related. Oh, he's gonna move my team. That's gonna be really annoying. Especially if, if something like that goes to first. It's not good. Now he's blocking our mana. Actually, he's probably gonna die. That's fine. We can win with just those 3 if we have to. We can win with just Iron Gut if we truly had to. That'd be a bit slower, but it will get the job done. And at least he gets to start with Barrier and Bless and everything. Well, then again, he doesn't really need Bless. He already has Impervious. Or no, he doesn't. Why do I keep thinking he has Impervious? I don't know why, but I always think that Possessed King has Impervious. Every single time. I'm not sure why I think that. Anyways, we'll go and just devour that. Yeah, 30 years isn't impossible. Yeah, it's technically not impossible, though it's realistically Well, it's unrealistic. It's basically the bottom line. It's technically possible, though they never... It's set up in a way that they never intended for anyone to actually reach level 1000. Kind of like how treasure hoards are. You can technically reach treasure hoard level 1000. However, they never really intended for anyone to reach treasure hoard 1000 because it costs multiple billions of gold. There's some people, including myself, that don't even gain a billion gold in a single year. And it takes multiple billion of gold in order to max out a faction to 1000. I don't believe a single person in the entire game has a maxed out faction. As in 2,500 with level 1000 horde. But if you didn't have 2,500 by the time of having 1,000 horde, there's something wrong. But, yeah, no one has the level 1000 horde yet. I'm not even sure if anyone has that much above 500. If anyone even has that high. Because even that high takes a lot. Just keeps going even harder beyond there at that point. Pretty sure someone will do it eventually, though. Anyways. Oh yeah, let me go slow down the battle so we can see that potion thingy they were just talking about. Let me go slow it down in game speed thing. I'm not sure what you're referring to, though. So keep an eye out for it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Games. Dungeons. Okay. So, what were you referring to? Something in, like, the corner, bottom left. So that's just stats triggering. Potions doing their thing. Oh, I didn't get a screenshot of that yet. Oh, well, I need to do it at 1080p. I'll do it later. Crates. I don't know what you're referring to yet. Let it play out a little bit further. Probably just something trait related. It hasn't done its explosions yet, though. Any moment now. We'll let it go. There's enchant. There's explosions, which might have made that visual that you saw earlier. Then it all moves everywhere. Does it again. There we go. Anyways. Change it back to 4 times. Okay. I'll take that down. Grab our browns. Get that casted. Yeah, that just remind me. I do need to go screenshot the 4 potions before this weekend's. Just so I have a thumbnail of what all 7 of the potions activated look like. Also, I might go replace the potion video thumbnail with that one as well. And we might reuse it in the future. In case we ever do something else potion related. So we have an image of it. Why is it even an option? I think that option is deliberately there for slow motion. So that you can see basically exactly what we just did. If you wanted to break something down very quick. What's kind of funny is we can almost kill these quicker than level 20 delves. Maybe not exactly quicker, but you know. It is so close to that quick. But how much stats we have and everything. I'm going to miss having a 100 attack Iron Gut. We have unlocked his true potential. The true potential of a level 100 Iron Gut destroying everything. It's going to feel so weird when he can finally have a chance of not getting Devour. Obviously right now it's 100% chance. Of course normally he gets it after he gets his first Devour. But now we have it without even needing that first Devour. So its consistency is so ridiculously high. Also this new 1.4 times treasure room is lovely. Not only do you get Death Mark, but it's a 1.4 treasure room. The highest multiplier of any treasure room. Which overall makes every single location where treasure rooms exist have a slightly higher multiplier now. compared to what it had before. Because they added more higher ones than they added mid-range, or than lower ones. They added more mid-range and higher ones than lower ones. So the overall multiplier on a treasure room is higher than it was previously. And that applies to every place that has treasure rooms. Making them even better. Though you do get less Cedrics, unfortunately. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Good night, Demon Angel. Catch you later. Or Demonic Angel. Let's see. Okay, we'll take that one, that one. Oh, wait, what's this bottom? Yeah, we'll take this, that, and then top it in right into the final treasure room. Then we'll hand out a code. And then I think I'll do my daily delves real quick. Get those worked on. Because yeah, it doesn't matter if we actually use all of our delves from this current faction that we're doing right now. Or, you know, during this event. Because whatever we don't use just carries over to tomorrow. And we just finish it tomorrow when we have more time. This team with potions is quicker than Sunbird. Yeah, and we've been using its power level. Actually, I think you might be correct. This is more EXP per hour with this many potions than using Sunbird and Explore. And even though our win rate is slower, obviously, ever so slightly slower, we're getting 2 EXP per battle. So yeah, we're getting like 4 to 5 EXP on average per minute, it looks like. Somewhere around there. Probably more towards 4. But yeah, this is really quick. Actually, you know what? Sunbird might just still be quicker because of how consistent it is. But it's pretty high up there. It is definitely pretty high up there. Definitely a good way of leveling heroes, that's for sure. And obviously, we've been using it the entire time to max out Plague Lord. That has been pretty convenient for us. He started at level 86 at the beginning of all this, if I'm not mistaken. And now he's already maxed, or about to be maxed very soon. If you use daily delves on Silver Necro, does it get potions? No. Potions only affect the faction event. It will not affect the delve itself, because that's something completely different. Whatever horde levels you have will affect it. Like, we currently have level 222 horde, which is the highest horde we have on any delve. But that will affect it, but all the potions will not be in place during the faction. It only occurs for the event, and only the event. And it only lasts for the duration of the event, of course, as well. Okay, I'll take the skulls there. Grab a red right over there. Try getting a brown into a brown. Nope, didn't get it off the top. Let's take a bunch of extra turns. He doesn't even go for the other one. Let's get a bunch of mana off of it. And then we just devour into Zugoff. That's match. There we go. Yeah, 2 XP per battle. Where is it? Right over there. Oh no, that's not it. Right over there. Plague Lord 2 XP. Yeah, Delve Rooms do give 2 XP. And these battles are going really, really quick. Not exactly Sunbird speed, but decently quick. Definitely much quicker than most other methods. I say that and it's about to go Sunbird speed right now. Whoops, never mind. Okay, maybe it does win as quick as Sunbird. Though, of course, it doesn't win as consistently just because there's battles that can mess you up. But yeah, that was like under 30 seconds. And we get 2 XP for it. So it's like 15 seconds per battle then. Or, you know, 15 seconds per EXP, I mean. Of course, that's not consistent, though. That was a really quick battle. These other battles normally go a bit slower. By a bit slower, I mean like 10 or 20 seconds. Not much slower. Wow, that is a lot of fun to use. I'm gonna miss these potions. Oh, why can't we keep doing this? This actually is quite a bit of fun. I see why the leaderboard guy went so far. Actually, why is he still going, though? He is still going. I think he has like 1,000 stats. If anyone knows Zidio, get him to post a screenshot of how high his stats are this week. I really want to see how high his stats are and what he's using with that high stats. He might actually be using a different team than what we're using now just because of how high his stats are. But gosh, how high would your stats have to be at that point? You'd have to be in like the 200s base stat. Maybe even near 300s. You have that many. Actually, probably more towards 200s, high 200s. But, wow. He is still going. Anyways, let me go hand out a code, and then we'll go do our normal daily delves, or at least some of them. Let me go hand out a code. Code. So I need to go out salty from our codes. Let's see. Do that, mark that down. Mark it, copy it. Copy, save. And let's put this over here and be good to go. So put that there, boom, put that there. Backspace, refresh. Put that right in front of the other thing. Paste that in there, copy the whole thing, and there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Or simply click that link. Your invite code is found in your settings menu, whatever your game says there. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random letters. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And it's on works on every platform except the console versions. So basically just PC, mobile. Anyways, we're still camping Warrens. So let's keep doing that. I didn't end up finishing this last battle last night. Got too tired. I was like, sleep. Okay, we'll go and fight this one. Okay, take a red or green, I mean. Oh no, we're in wrong order. Not good. Let's see, move that over. You can tell we did this at night because I would normally make sure to move that back, but when I'm not paying attention or not aware as much, I sometimes have the guy in first slot, agreed. Ideally, you don't want it there as it slows down the team. It makes it easier to not die, but it slows down the rate at which you win. Not by much, though. Yeah, look, we're almost winning these slower than the rate at which we could do the other battles. Yeah, no problem for the code. That's actually pretty insane. That we can do a level 500 delve at pretty much a quicker speed than we can do level 110. Okay, what was these other rooms here? That, and this one. Okay, we'll take this one. Top left, treasure room, and then take the final. And then we'll get at least one more delve in there. Grab black, get our gold, take our reds there. Let him poke us for free turn. Oh, never mind, that wasn't even a free turn. Grab that, take our reds to get full mana, and just throw that down into full mana hopefully again. Take that just so it doesn't block her. Still not enough to get full mana though, luckily it cascades. And now we just do that 2 more times. What hero class are we currently using? We're still using Necromancer. Necromancer is getting up there too. We're currently at 95 on Necromancer. There we go. Okay, we take this one, and then we take treasure, and then final. Grab all that. Take the reds there. Get a brown right over there. Yeah, that is really funny that this is actually slower than running level 500 with potions. But of course, we might not always have that team to use. While there are a lot of kingdoms that can use both Zugoff and Iron Gut, there are also a lot of them that can't. Which I forget what the full list is that can use both. But Mountain Crusher into Iron Gut Zugoff with one other option, normally Possessed King or something, is the strongest stealth team in the entire game, to my understanding. There's nothing stronger than it. Unfortunately, it requires Zugoff. Well, not really. You can use Rock Troll instead, but you know. The most optimal version of it requires Zugoff. You still build a similar team without it, though. The only one that's truly required is Iron Gut out of all that. And there are 2 delves currently that cannot use Iron Gut. Only 2, though. It's Crypt and Primal Rift are the only 2 delves that cannot use Iron Gut, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we'll throw that there. Take a green to maybe a red. Grab yourself another green right over there. Leaks into the other one. Take another green. All the greens. Red or green? Do we have either? Look like it. Take a blue for now. Got green and go from there. There's no delve unable to use either of them. Yes, there's no delve that is unable to use either. It's literally impossible because between the two of them, they cover 5 colors and every delve is 2 colors. So it is literally impossible for any delve not to be able to use one of them. In every delve where you might not be able to use Zoogoth, you can just use Iron Gut. In every delve that you can't use Iron Gut, you can just use Zoogoth. Which makes them so meta at the moment. Because there's literally nothing delve related that troop combination cannot kill. And you can also just use them together if you on any delve where they do have overlap. Yeah, 0 delves will ever not be able to use either. At least one of them will always be usable for every delve in the game that ever exists. Yeah, the only time they're not going to be really used for delves is if they ever really revamp how delves work. That or add a lot more Devour immunity. But even then, Zoogoth will just come in and just be used more than Iron Gut. Normally use Iron Gut more than Zoogoth. Just because Zoogoth can accidentally kill you with skulls, which is a bit of a liability. Plus he has a much higher mana cost, which is annoying. Plus no automatic extra turn. But of course the big fault with Iron Gut is he initially does not have a 100% chance to Devour. Or, you know, to instant kill. Until he gets at least 1 Devour. And other than that, his other issue is stuff has immune to Devour. Bless has immune to Devour. Indigestible has immune to Devour. And Impervious has immune to Devour. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just do one more for now. What layout do we have here? Let's see. I thought that was a treasure room for a second. That actually isn't a treasure room. It's over top of a treasure room location, but that's not actually a treasure room. I forgot. We actually have to check tier 4s to see if they're 1.25 now. I mean, if they're 1.4s. It is possible for a tier 4 to be 1.4 now. There's only one of them, but whenever it occurs, it's definitely pretty good value. It could actually be better than the tier 5 room, depending on how low the tier 5 is, since the tier 5 can go as low as 1.2. Yeah, the new faction has Bless on 4 times. You can bypass that with Zoogoth, though. That's like the whole point of Zoogoth, that particular team. Just to make sure that whatever Iron Gut can't kill, it does. Why'd I do that? That just blocked my mana. There's literally no reason to do that other than to block my mana. Okay, at least our team moved back into a normal location. I need to kill him before he gets mana again. Fortunately, there's no direct option to do that at the moment. Don't. Please extra turn right here. Or Cascade a Skull. Okay, now I gotta wait it out. Gotta wait until he gets mana again. Otherwise, we have to play this entire delve in this weird order. Okay, there we go. He got mana again. That's good. And then we just kill him with Key. There we go. Okay. And now we can kill it. And now our team's in proper order for the rest of the delve. You don't have to worry about that annoyance. Take the bottom first. Okay. We'll grab our gold there. Take a... take those purples, I guess. Grab that for a red. Yeah, it feels weird that Zoogoth isn't just a cosmetic troop anymore. You can actually use it as a realistic option for stuff. Also, unfortunately, Zoogoth cannot be used in this faction. Otherwise, I probably would be running right now Mountain Crusher with Iron Gut Zoogoth for it. But this particular faction we're doing right now cannot actually use Zoogoth. They can use Iron Gut, but this team is probably way quicker than a Iron Gut team would be. Plus, this has gold gain, which increases our loot throughout the battles. And even if it somehow goes slightly slower, we get so much value out of a Cedric room, that's definitely worth it. Okay, he just denied the exact mana I needed there. That's quite unfortunate. Let's move that for now, I guess. Try taking that red if he doesn't stop us. Grab herself a brown for now. And then we just throw that into a destroy. Go poke us, all good. Do it again. Then we throw key to key to key. Hopefully without getting hit there, otherwise we lose our damage. Okay, one more key. No, that's not good. That's one-shot range. It should get destroyed. Good. Oh, okay, good. If we didn't get extra turn there, we would have lost our Cedric. Not that big a deal. But it would have slowed it down ever so slightly, plus less gold. Okay, we got a 1.3 in the middle. I should probably grab that. 1.25. Do a bunch of 1.25s apparently. Okay. Well, everything is everything else is 1.25. So we'll do these middle two and then take the three 1.15s and then take the boss. And that will be that. Oy. Okay, grab that. Take that one there. Hit or destroy. That should be enough to kill it with key, at least first slot, because it got hit by a skull. Skulls do pretty decent damage, 74 each. Grab a key at him. And dead. Oh, come on, let me hit it. There we go. Oh, not dead, never mind. Should have taken skull first. Didn't realize he had that much durability on him. Too bad key doesn't double hit when there's only one left, though that would be ridiculously high damage if it ever did. Pretty sure it'll never make it do that. That would just be absurdly high damage. It works out like how Night Coronet does. We'll try for brown sky. We got triple green off of sky into a shuffle. That'll explain why we didn't really have many options. So throw that, throw a key in there, move that over for now. Take the key, gonna destroy there. You got the dragon armor. So what is the best use of gems now on Switch version? Now after dragon armor, you're gonna want to wait until you have 450 gems and buy 50 bulk of gems and hope that you get something good off of that from a troop perspective. But you just do that to try to get more troops. And you pretty much do that until you feel like you have some decent teams that you can finally build. Then you probably want to go get Celestial Armor. Celestial Armor, while not as useful as Dragon Armor, you do switch between Dragon Armor and Celestial occasionally. Because Celestial Armor is optimal for whenever you're doing soul farming. So if you're doing Arena or you're using a soul farming team like something with Dragon Soul, you might want to use Celestial Armor. Whereas all other times, particularly in PvP, you'd want to be using Dragon Armor. But don't get Celestial Armor immediately. It's fine just having Dragon Armor for now. And simply using your gems on 50 bulks of gem keys is your best bet for it. You could slightly use it on events too if you really wanted to, but your best values at this moment, since you probably don't have too many troops at the moment, would be just to spend it on 50 bulks of gem keys. And the reason why 50 bulks is it's just slightly cheaper that way. You could do it on 10 if you wanted to, but normally just better to be patient and wait till 50. If I'm not mistaken, if you buy them 10 at a time, they're 9.5 gems each. But if you buy them 50 at a time, they are 9 gems each. You end up saving, what is that, 45 gems? 50 gems? Somewhere around there. But you end up saving some amount of gems. A decent amount. Okay, two different paths. Doesn't really matter which one we take. They're both 1.15. Then we'll just go to the final room there. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. I'll be wrapping up the stream in the next several minutes or so. What do we even take here? There's no red, no green. No way to drop it, so let's take that for now, I guess. Still no way to do any of what I just mentioned. Focus. And then we just go egg into a bunch of keys. Throw... Actually, I'm not going to throw another key down. We can simply just go to that. And then we throw a key and now wipe it out. Oh, we gained level 96 on that. On our... what's it called? On our Necromancer. Grab ourselves the gold there. Take a brown. Get another key going. What else to move? We'll just throw a key for now. That key in there. Take our brown. Grab another one. Here we go. Full mana. Destroy that. And then we throw a key into egg. And it was key again. And all we have to do is throw one poke at him. key will kill, or that cascade will kill. That was a gigantic cascade. We even got a map out of it. 2 maps. One was off key cast, the other was off that cascade. Not like we need them, but they are buffing maps sometime this year. At some point. We just don't know when. Let's see. Also, the only way to get Dragon Soul, though, is crafting. It was available in Event Key Drop Table last week, though if you didn't get it in the Event Key Drop Table last week, there's 2 ways to get it. Crafting it for 800 gems off of the Soul Forge, or 800 diamonds, I mean, off the Soul Forge. You get diamonds from doing dungeons every single day. That's where you gain a good bulk of your diamonds. You can also get them from guild tasks, depending on how far your guild's going. You get about 150 of them per week from guild tasks. But a good bulk of them you'll be getting from your daily dungeons, which you get after you've completed out Drifting Sands if you haven't already. You get access to dungeons. Definitely do that if you haven't already. And start doing those every day. They don't take that long for the most part. And you just throw Meng against them. Meng with Titan. Kill out all of them. And you just put some supporting troops with it. But anyways, yeah, it either costs 800 diamonds whenever a Dragon Soul is currently available to craft. And other than that, it is a random drop off a Glory Gem and guild chests that you can randomly get. But yeah, the only 100% chance you would ever have is spending 800 diamonds on it when it's in Soul Forge. We have no clue when it will next be in Soul Forge, though. Not the slightest clue. Because there's only 4 per week. They don't repeat themselves until they all cycle through. But there's a lot of legends in the game. And at 4 per week, it could sometimes take like a month or 2 before it even rotates around. Sometimes even more than that. There we go. Get that done for now. Put that there. We'll do the other one later. And yeah, did anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I guess we head out for now. The only thing I'll do real quick, if we are very close to it, is if Plague Lord is within like 10 battles, I think we might go get Plague Lord to level 100 real quick. Where is our Plague Lord? That's not where we check for that. Okay, what's our Plague Lord EXP looking like? How close is it? Oh, yes, it's close. 2 battles. You know what? Let's go do that then. Or we could just run Sunbird with it real quick. Let's just do... What's the event objective? Oh, yeah, never mind. It's Treasure Hunt. It's not Explore or anything. And we're not going to bother doing Treasure Hunt. Nope. Okay, let's just pick like a random place to go farm. How about Sword's Edge? Doesn't really matter. And we'll just run a quick Sunbird team. All we have to do is win 3 times. And there we go. Level 100 Plague Lord to end out the stream. Who knows? Maybe I'll go switch my hero class for the game mode then. So we have something other than Plague Lord to go level. I guess we could technically get away with trying to do Sentinel. It'd be ever so slightly slower, but if we get Sentinel EXP, it's worth it for the slight speed decrease. Plus, it's a bunch tankier since there's 40% score reduction into 25% score reduction. Okay, and one more battle and we finally have this maxed. Which didn't take us too long, but that's mainly because we bought so much of it during the last event. We bought like up to like level 75 or so, somewhere around there. So half of that we didn't even bother grinding manually. Just bought immediately. End up saving like 14, 15 hours or so. There we go. That should be max. Yep, there we go. Max Plague Lord, which is important because that now gives us access. I keep going there to try to get the hero. Because that now gives us access to all of his immunities. Which is one of the better traits on any hero class. This one right over here, Fortitude. Both his other 2 are pretty bad. Mystics gaining life and magic whenever an enemy dies is just such a small amount. That could be 10 magic and life, and that would still probably barely be worth it, if even worth it. And this just makes it so all enemies lose 1 stat, or 1 to all skills whenever your hero specifically takes skulls. This is bad because it specifically has to be your hero. If this was anything on your team, taking a skull, triggering it, it wouldn't be as bad. But it has to specifically be your hero, meaning your hero would have to be in first slot. So it's not worth ever using, so you just use, of course, Fortitude. Pretty immune to Stun, Poison, Disease, Deathmark, and Devour. It's working out pretty well. And, yeah, that's maxed out Plague Lord, finally. So we can start using this in place of Titan in instances where it is better. The only instance where... Well, there's a few instances. But one pretty funny instance where it's actually going to be better is right here for Guild War Day. For our Defend Green. That's Guild War Green, my bad. Where's our Defend Blue, Defend Blue. It is actually better to use Plague Lord here than it is to use Titan. And the main reason for this is we don't really need any of Titan's side effects. Like, we don't need his explosion or anything like that. It's better that we just get those diseases down. And this weapon also gains more of a benefit. Well, then again, never mind. We're not really going to need the magic benefit. But yeah, this hero class does give extra magic to green weapons. This also is. But I think the main reason why we need it is mainly just for the disease. Because we get to stack 3 mechanics with this. We have disease. We have, which makes it so they gain half mana. We have Undyne for silence. And it's blue Guild War Day, so it's basically a 4-time silence. And we have famine for mana drain. So we have the 3 core disables to mana. Them being halved on mana, them not being able to accumulate any mana, and draining all their mana. So between those 3, they should, in theory, have no mana. Plus, we keep gaining barrier every round and stuff like that. Oh, also, there's one other modification I want to make to this, though I'll probably do it later. But if we were to use this for next Guild War Day, we actually want to have a +1 purple instead of a +1 brown, because that would give +1/+1 to Azura, which is really solid whenever she has that, because that means you can 2-turn her. Or the AI will be able to 2-turn her, I should be able to say. 2 to 3. Or, you know, it's just a lot more convenient when it has a +1 on both. Normally, 14 mana cost troops, you want a +1 both their colors, or at least one of them, if not both. Currently has 1, but we can actually get both using Plague Lord, which was actually, that was the main reason why we actually needed this, more so than anything. Of course, we need it for all the other Titan aspects that it has, but even more so than anything, not just even this disease, but just to give her a +1 while still being tanky was the other effect that we needed. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It went 3-3 this time around. We might actually be able to get like a 5-2 next time, especially since we're Paragon. We'll be able to get a really good test of it next time and see how it pans out. I need to make sure all my defend teams are perfect for next Guild War, because we'll be able to get some really good data on whatever we use. We'll get to see how strong that one is, as well as whatever other modifications we make to our teams. Anyways, did anyone else still have any other questions before I head out? Otherwise, we'll be back. Do keep in mind, stream tomorrow is earlier than normal. It's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around there. That is around 3.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. So that is way earlier than we normally stream. That is 2 hours prior to when we normally stream, around then. So do be mindful of that. I'll have the notification up way beforehand. Make sure to have it up. But do be aware of that, because we will not be here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. That also means we won't have the notification thing up on the forum yet, but we could just show it through the RimWorld website thingy. It's not that big a deal. How do you get Sunbird? Sunbird's a random drop from Glory and Gem Keys and Guild Chests. Glory, Gem, and Guild Chests. However, there is a second way of getting it, and a slightly easier one than waiting on Dragon Soul. But you still kind of have to wait for it. Every single week, there's summoning stones in Soulforge, and the red and purple ones, because those are the color of Sunbird, can potentially have Sunbird. So if you check red and purple every single new week, there's a 1 in 8 chance that you get any one of these whenever you open one of these. And if Sunbird is here, well, you have a 1 in 8 chance of getting it every single time you open one of these. But yeah, that's what you would also look out for. But normally you would get it off a Glory Key or Gem Key, most likely off a random drop. But if you wanted it to be slightly less random, you would, if you ever see a Sunbird underneath either of these two, you would just throw these down and then be able to get a Sunbird. I don't believe it will happen for a while, because Sunbird was actually available in them the other week, if I'm not mistaken. Either the previous week or 2 weeks ago. And so it might not be around for a little while. Let's see. Why is everyone saying hi again? Let's see. So what did you miss? Oh, we ended up what didn't you miss? We ended up getting level 500 Pure Faction. We ended up getting to level 500 Faction, just in general. We ended up getting Plague Lord to level 100. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, Plague Lord to 100 and Pure Faction 500 is the main things that happened. Well, this stream we mainly just did some delves and then got 100 on the thing. But yeah, that's mainly what happens. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I don't think there was any other questions there. Let me just read. Nope, looks good. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Bye, everyone, and good night.